Hi, boys and girls. My name is Miss Nelson, and I am a kindergarten teacher at James K. Polk Elementary School. I am so glad that you are here today to join me for this lesson we're going to do. Maybe you're in my class at James K. Polk. Maybe you're in a different kindergarten class. Maybe you go to a different school. Wherever you're coming from, I am just so glad that you're here and watching this today to warm up those brains, get those brains ready for learning today, and just do some practice. Today's lesson that I'm going to be teaching you is all about math. Now, I love math. Math is so much fun. Counting, numbers, addition, coins, shapes, so many fun things. And I know that you got a package in the mail that had lots of different materials that you can use to count and do different fun things. So feel free to get those out, and you can use those to count and practice and do some skills with me throughout this video. But for today's video, we are going to focus on math routines. Now, that's the word that I use in my kindergarten classroom because it helps my boys and girls remember that these are things we do over and over again. That's what a routine is. You do it again and again to make sure you remember, and you get really good at it and you really practice. So we're going to do some math routines today. That means we're going to do counting. We're going to look at some numbers and practice our numbers and counting them too. We're also going to look at shapes and remembering all of our shapes and how many sides and corners, all those good things. We're also going to talk about money and coins, and we're going to do some extra practice too. So I really hope you're excited and that you're ready to join me to do some really fun math activities today. Come on, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, boys and girls, the first thing that we're going to do, like the screen says, let's read what it says. Watch my pointer. Let's count to 100. Do you know how to count to 100? I bet you do. I bet you practice with your teacher every day when you were in school. So we're going to go ahead and practice counting on our screen. I'm going to show you a 100s chart. You can only see part of it right now because we're going to go step by step when we count to 100. Now, when you're counting, make sure we don't want to go too speedy fast. We want to go at a nice speed because I want to hear you say all of the numbers correctly and not skip and not miss any of the numbers. So let's go ahead and let's count to 100. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it out. Get our bodies ready one more time in. Let it out. Awesome. I think we're ready. Here we go. Let's go step by step. Let's count to 100. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We're halfway there. I hope you're counting with me. Let's keep going. After 50, we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100! Yay, we made it all the way to that big number at the bottom. Friends, what's that number? Can you tell me? Yeah, 100. We counted all the way from 1 to 100. Nice counting. Okay, the next part of our math routines we're going to do is counting backwards. And I bet you guys are experts at doing this because I know with my kindergarten friends, we practice this every day, lots and lots of times. So let's count backwards from a few different numbers. So the directions say start at 10. Show me 10 fingers. Good. Before I show you what's under that special gray box, we're going to count backwards from 10, showing our fingers, and then we're going to look at something different. So count backwards from 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Get all the way to 0. Very good. Now, when we look at this, I see a number line. Can you say number line? Good. I see a number line from 0 all the way to 10. And there's this red circle at 10. So now let's count backwards and show and tap each number as we count all the way to 0. Here we go. Count out loud with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We made it. Now, let's count backwards, but starting at a different number. This number is still less than 10. Start at 7. All right, show me 7 on your fingers. Ready, set, show me. Good job. Now, let's count backwards from 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice. Let's check out that number line. There's our red circle, that red dot's at 7. Let's count backwards again and look at the numbers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We did it. That just helps us see the numbers. Let's do another one. This time, start at, what number is that? Tell me. Yeah, that's the number 2. Show me 2 fingers. Count backwards from 2. 2, 1, 0. Oh, that was so fast. Let's do it with the number line. There's our number line. Here we go. 2, 1, 0. Oh, that was so fast, so fast. All right, let's do one more to count backwards. Our brains are feeling so smart. Start at, what number is that? 4. That's right. All right, show me 4 fingers. Ready? Count backwards from 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice. Okay, now let's show the number line. There's our red circle at the number 4. That's right. Now let's count backwards. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Awesome work. We just counted backwards. Okay, my friends, we still have our counting caps on. We're still counting. We counted to 100. We counted backwards from 10 and other numbers less than 10. And now we're going to count by tens. Do you remember how to count by tens all the way to 100? If you can count by tens to 100, do it now and tell me. Wow, I heard some of you do it. Okay, let's jump right in and let's count by tens together in case you forgot or just for that extra practice. So I'm going to show you the 100s chart again, and I highlighted in yellow counting by tens on the side of the hundreds chart to show those numbers that we need to say when we count by tens. So let's go ahead and take a look. When we count by tens, it's 10. Do you see that yellow 10? Let's keep going. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's exactly how we count by tens. And you can tell that all of the numbers that we say out loud to count by tens are on the right side in yellow for those numbers, counting by 10. So let's go ahead and count by tens again together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Again. All right, friends, I'm sitting like this because on my screen right over here in just a couple seconds, you're going to see some yellow number cards pop up on the screen. Now, we are going to do this next part of our math routines, which is using our fingers to show the numbers and count them on our fingers. We're going to count them the slow way, I call it, and the fast way to count on to make sure we know how to count these numbers. We're also going to look at the other side of the cards because they have dots on them, and we're going to count the dots as well to make sure that we got the number correct. So let's go ahead and do the first number. Here we go. This is the first number. Show me it on your fingers. That's That's right, 0. And we can't count it because we don't have our fingers to show, but that's 0. Let's check the back side. Do you see any dots? Nope, that's the number 0. Let's go to the next one. Show me. That's right, 4. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Let's check and count the backside with the dots. Count those dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Nice. Next one. Show me on your fingers. What number is that? 2. That's right. Count it on your fingers. 1, 2. Very good. Let's turn it over and check the dots. Count those dots. 1, 2. Oh, you were right. Awesome. Let's look at the next one. Show me on your fingers. That's right, this number is 5. Now we're going to count this number in 2 different ways. First, let's count it the slow way. Count each finger on your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now let's count it the fast way, just like this. 5. Can you do that? Good. Let's check the dots on the back and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Check out that next number. Show me on your finger. 1. Count it. 1. Let's check the dots. Count those dots. 1. Very good. Next number. A bigger number. Can you show me this number on your fingers? That's right. I'm going to move it so you can see too. That is the number 9. First, let's count it the slow way with each finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's count it the fast way. I'll do it first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's called counting on. Can you try that with me? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice job. Let's check the dots and see if we got those dots right. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got it. Next number card. Ooh, another big number. Show me on your fingers. 7. That's right. Let's count it the slow way. Each finger, remember. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Now count it the fast way. Let's count on. I'll go first. 5, 6, 7. You do it. 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Let's count the dots on the back. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, friends. All right, here's our next number. Show me on your fingers. 3. Count it for me. 1, 2, 3. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3. We got it. Awesome. Next number. Show me on your fingers again. That's right, it's 6. Let's count it the slow way. Each finger, remember. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the fast way. Let's count on. 5, 6. Again. 5, 6. Very good. Let's count the dots on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. We're getting so close to the end. This is our last one. Hooray! What's that number? 8. That's right. Count 8 the slow way. Each finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fast way. Counting on. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check those dots on the back and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job, friends. We did numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are the numbers that we just did. Now, there's bigger numbers too, but that was just practicing with numbers less than 10. Oh, my brain feels really warmed up for math. Does yours? I hope so. Okay, my friends, now we're going to take off our counting cap and we're going to put on our hat or our cap about shapes because we're going to switch our brains. And for this part of our math routines, we're going to review our shapes. Now, I know in kindergarten and other grades too, we need to remember the 4 basic shapes. That's what we call them. There's 4 of them. Do you remember what those 4 special shapes are? There's 4 of them. What I want you to do is if you have a small piece of paper or a pencil or any other kind of blank paper or some kind of scrap paper at home, go ahead and grab it, get a pencil or a pen or a marker or a crayon or something so that as we're going through the shapes, you can try and draw the shapes with me. I think that would be really, really awesome and good practice too. So let's go ahead and review the 4 basic shapes first. Let's look at the first one. Give me a little drum roll. Boom, 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 boom. The first shape is a... What shape is that, everybody? Tell me. That's right. Here's the word circle. Say circle. Good. And go ahead, draw a circle on your little piece of paper or wherever you have it so that you can remember each shape that we have. So a circle is special because it's round like a ball, and a circle doesn't have any sides or any corners or vertices. 0 sides, 0 corners. That's what's special about a circle. And I have a little song that I like to sing about a circle, and I'm going to sing it to you. Maybe you know it, and you can join me and sing it. Those are the words down there. It goes like this. A circle's like a ball, a circle's like a ball. Round and round it never stops, a circle's like a ball. That's all about a circle. Let's move on to the next shape. What's the next one? The next shape, can you tell? Yes, that's right. Tell me what shape that is. A triangle, that's right. And a triangle, let's go ahead and count the sides of the triangle first. Count them. 1, 2, 3. A triangle has 3 sides. How many corners or vertices does a triangle have? Do you know? Yeah, it has 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, make sure to draw that triangle on your paper. And while you're drawing it, I'm going to sing you my triangle song. It goes like this. A triangle has 3 sides. A triangle has 3 sides. Up the mountain, down and back. A triangle has 3 sides. When we say up the mountain, down and back, that's how we draw a triangle, to make sure we draw it with straight lines and that they all connect. Up the mountain, down and back. A triangle has 3 sides. Awesome. Did you draw your triangle? Good job. Let's move on to the next shape. We have what shape is that, friends? Tell me. Yes, that is a square. Say square. Good. Let's see. How many sides does a square have? If you know, say it. Let's count them and see if we're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you say 4 sides? Good job. What about how many corners does a square have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides, 4 corners. And the thing that's special about a square that makes it different from another shape we're going to go over next is that all the sides of a square, they're all the same length. That means they're all the same size. Boom, 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 boom. The sides of the square are all the same. While you're drawing your square on your paper, I'm going to sing you my square song. Here we go. A square is like a box. A square is like a box. It has 4 sides, they are the same. A square is like a box. It's like a box. It helps me remember that all the sides need to be the same length. That's right. Good. Did you draw your circle? Did you draw your triangle? Did you draw your square? Good. Last shape. Let's look at it. The last one we're going to do before we move on to some other shapes is you guessed it, rectangle. Say rectangle. Good. Now, a rectangle kind of reminds me of a square, but it has 4 sides, 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the thing that's special about a rectangle is it has 2 long sides of it and 2 short sides. So it's longer. Rectangles can go this way or they can go this way. So a rectangle is a little bit different than a square. Go ahead, draw a rectangle with 2 long sides and 2 short sides while I sing the rectangle song. A rectangle has 4 sides. A rectangle has 4 sides. 2 are long and 2 are short. A rectangle has 4 sides. We just finished going over the 4 basic shapes. They are a circle, triangle, square, and rectangle. Did you draw those on your piece of paper? Awesome, I hope so. That's good practice to make sure we know how to draw those shapes. Now on my screen and what you can see are some other shapes that we can look at in our classrooms and see also in our world too. So we're going to review the names of these shapes so we know what they are. And if you want to, keep going. If you have space on your paper, try and draw these shapes too. We'll talk about how many sides and corners they have so you can draw it as well. The first blue shape over here is kind of like a circle. But is that a circle? No, that's not a circle. It's actually called an oval. Can you say oval? Good. An oval is different than a circle because it's longer. It's not perfect like a ball, like a circle. An oval is longer. So in case you're drawing it, be careful and make sure it looks longer than a circle. But it's still connected. An oval is like or similar to a circle that it has 0 sides and 0 corners. Let's go to the next one. This yellow shape in the middle is a rhombus. Say rhombus. Nice. A rhombus is also, or another word for it can also be a diamond. Sometimes people call it a diamond. A rhombus, let's count the sides of a rhombus first. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. And how many corners do you think? It has 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a rhombus is shaped like that. You can also turn a rhombus, any of these shapes. You could turn them in different positions and they'd still be the same shape. So you can draw it like this, or you could draw it even side to side too. That works too. All right, let's go to the next one. This shape right here, do you know the name of that shape? If you do, tell me. Whoa, I heard some people say it. Yes, that's a trapezoid. Say trapezoid. I like to say that name. I think it sounds pretty cool. Trapezoids are shaped like this, and they have 4 sides. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the vertices or the corners. So trapezoids are shaped like this. Let's go to the next one in the next row down here. This shape is a, say it out loud if you know it. Yes, it's a pentagon. Say pentagon. Yes, a pentagon has how many sides? I think we should count them. Let's check the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides, and count the corners or the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 5 sides, 5 corners. And a pentagon, the sides of it over here are a little bit longer. They look longer and they're kind of pointed out a little bit. So make sure you draw it the right way. Moving on, we're getting to shapes that have more sides and more corners. This shape is a hexagon. Say hexagon. Good. Let's count the sides of the hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. And that means it has 6 corners too. This hexagon is shaped like this. See if you can draw that one. We're getting to trickier shapes to draw. Even it's hard for me sometimes to draw these. Last shape we're going to talk about right now is this pink shape, and it's the last one over here, and that is an octagon. Say octagon. Let's count the sides of the octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An octagon has 8 sides and 8 corners or 8 vertices. That has more sides than the other shapes on this page. So I also can remember, and I think about this with my friends in class, that I've seen something when I've driven around or taken a walk outside that is in the shape of an octagon. Do you know what that thing is? Yeah, it's a stop sign. Stop signs are in the shape of octagons. So when you are looking out your window or in your house today, maybe you can look around and see if you notice any of these shapes in your home. That would be really awesome. Did you draw all these shapes on your paper? Cool. Make sure you go show somebody in your home, mommy or daddy, brother or sister, grandma or grandpa, somebody who lives with you. Show them how you drew those shapes. Okay, friends, we're going to move on for a new part of our math routine that I know is very important to practice every day. And we're going to talk about coins, money. We see our 4 coins at the bottom. We're going to review them and talk about each one, the name of it, what it looks like, how much it's worth, all those really important things. So let's talk about the first coin. I see the front and the back of the coin. The front is called the heads and the back is called the tails. Can you tell me the name of this coin? That's right, it's a penny. Penny, that's the name of it. Now, how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. Very good. This is called the cent sign, the C with the line through it. So a penny is worth 1 cent. Show me one. Good. And here's a picture of a penny that I have. Now, this is a piece of paper. It's not a real penny. That's way too big. But here is a real penny. I'm going to hold it so you can see it in the camera. There's a real penny, shiny and tiny. So you can see the difference in size. This is a real penny. This one's not real. But how much is a penny worth, boys and girls? 1 cent. That's right. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, we're going in order of how much the coins are worth. What's the name of this coin? Yes, it's a nickel. Say nickel. And how much is a nickel worth, friends? 5 cents. That's right. Show me 5. Woo-hoo. A nickel's worth 5 cents. Here's my paper picture of my nickel. And I just have my nickel. Where is it? There it is. Here's a nickel in real life, shiny, the heads and the tails of it. Awesome. A nickel is worth how much? 5 cents. Very good. Next one. Ooh, what coin is that? Yes, that is a dime. Say dime. How much is a dime worth? That's right. It's worth 10 cents. Show me 10. Woohoo, 10 cents. Here's my paper picture of my dime. It's very big compared to what an actual dime looks like. A dime is tiny, but it's worth 10 cents. It's worth more than a nickel, and it's worth more than a penny. A dime is worth how much money? 10 cents. That's right. And the next coin, that might be a newer coin for some of you boys and girls. Do you know the name of this coin? What is it? I heard somebody say it. It's a quarter. Say quarter. Does anybody know how much a quarter is worth? That's right. It's worth 25 cents. Oh, here's my quarter. It's almost as big as my head. This is the paper version of the quarter, but here's what it looks like in real life. Shiny coin, 2 sides, quarter. It's worth 25 cents. That's the one that's the biggest out of our 4 coins. So we have a, tell me the names. What's that? Penny. What comes next? Nickel. We have a dime. That's right. And a quarter. Very good. Let's go ahead and sing a song about coins that I really love. All right, friends, like I said, we're going to sing the money song. Now, this song's a little bit silly because it's talking about wanting more money, and we have to make sure that we're responsible with our money and use it in the right ways. But this song helps me remember each coin and how much it's worth. I'm going to sing it for you, and then maybe you can join in the second time and try and sing it with me. The words or the lyrics for the song are right there on the screen and each of the 4 coins. I'm also going to hold up the coins to show you as we go through each one. It goes like this. I'd like money to buy things at the store. Money, 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 I always want more. A penny's worth 1 cent, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10 cents, a quarter 25. That was my money song. Did you like it? I hope so. It goes over each of the coins and how much it's worth, or each one is worth. Like we said, a penny's worth 1 cent, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10 cents, a quarter 25. That helps me remember. Do you want to try and sing it with me? Okay, come on. I'll sing it a little bit slower so we can all sing it together. Here we go. I like money to buy things at the store. Money, 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 I always want more. A penny's worth 1 cent, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10 cents, a quarter 25. Awesome. I hope you like singing that song with me. Maybe if you want to practice the song again, that would be amazing. Teach it to your mommies or daddies, friends at home. That would be incredible. You can also use coins that you have at home. Oh, I have some money over here. That you can use those to point and talk about how much each coin is worth. Like we say, a penny's worth 1 cent. You could touch a penny. A nickel's worth 5. Touch a nickel. A dime's worth 10 cents. Touch a dime. And a quarter's 25. And then you could touch a quarter at the end. Awesome. I hope you like singing that song with me. Let's do something a little bit different. And I'm going to show you something you can do at home with coins.
Friends, I want to show you something that you can do at home if you have some coins laying around. But first, make sure you ask your mommy or daddy if you can use them to practice sorting the coins. You're not going to keep them. It's just to practice for a little bit. So I have this bag of coins. I'm not going to dump all these out at once because that would be a little bit too many. But I'm just going to take a handful and put them down here. Put that to the side. And now, let me get that one out of there. And now I have this group of coins, but it looks a little silly. They all look mixed up together. I want to separate them into the 4 coins that we know. We have a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. And I know that the pennies are copper brown and they look like this. So I think that I'm going to sort all the pennies first. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm going to put them right here. Pennies. These are pennies. We're sorting the coins by what they look like. Another penny. Wow, lots of pennies. All right, I have them in a little group there. The next coin, that's the next biggest coin, is a nickel. That's right, a nickel. And do you remember how much a nickel is worth? Yeah, a nickel is worth 5 cents. So I'm going to make sure then looking really carefully, and guess what? I don't have any nickels here. I have dimes and quarters left. How silly is that? So I don't have any nickels, but I'm going to get one nickel out of my bag to show you what it looks like to make sure we can identify a nickel. There it is. All right, I'm going to put that one right there. We have a penny is worth 1 cent, a nickel's worth 5 cents, and then next we have dimes. Here's a dime. There's the tail side and the head side of a dime. Dimes are worth how much, boys and girls? 10 cents. So you can put all the dimes together to show you know what the dimes are. And last but certainly not least, we have quarters, and I'm going to put all the quarters together. How much is a quarter worth? That's right, it's worth 25 cents. Awesome. So this is something you can do at home. Like I said, if you have some coins, you can sort them into the groups of coins that we know: pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters.
Friends, I am so glad that you joined me for this math routine lesson today. I hope your brain feels nice and smart and warmed up for the day. If you are going to work on some math practice at home today, that would be amazing. Today we counted backwards, counted by tens. We also showed different numbers on our fingers to make sure we could count them the right way. We talked about shapes and coins, so many important kindergarten skills that I know that you can do. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Bye, friends!